So don't you act like you been here from day one. Graduated from a simp, turned into a big boss. Now she see me getting rich, cause I'm about to take off. Yeah, my life is like a movie, this is only take one. Yeah, and I ain't got no time for no one with fake love. Where the love go? I don't know, but I need something that's for real. She just want designer red bottoms in the hills, California. She just want the limelight, gold digger. She gon' see me when the time's right.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm the Games here, back in the video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the new festival raid for Dragon Ball Legends Festival. And yeah, we're going to be checking out what are the best characters to use here, specifically if you do not have the LF Spirit Sword Trunks, because I do not have them, so I can't even show them off if I wanted to. So we're going to basically just going through characters that are going to, I think that would be really good for this, and we're going to be doing a couple runs here, so you get to see just how effective each character can be. So let's just not waste any time, and let's start immediately, because might as well, right? So first character on the list here is Vegeta Blue, definitely. He's the character that I'm going to be using. I actually haven't even started like grinding the raid yet, and it's already been out for a little less than a day, obviously, but it's already halfway done. So I've got to definitely grind it tonight, and if I can't finish the grind tonight, then I gotta try to do as much as I can in the morning tomorrow, because it's gonna be dead very fast. So I'm gonna make sure that I do not miss out on the rewards this time, because these raids be going down like flies. So let's begin here. Before we go, I'll show what my setup is for Vegeta. So I have a bunch of good buffers. I just use the auto select. I think it's the best way to choose someone for these types of things. And I'm actually taking this off of Goresh, so shout out to homie Goresh for this advice. If you go in the auto, right, and they'll give you the buffers, if you get someone with a double defensive buff, I would recommend taking them off, because in these types of raids, you do not need the defense, you need the full offense. Maybe in like the extreme raid, you might need, or extreme co-op, you might need the defense, but in here, I don't think it makes sense to do it at all. So I took off Fat Boo, the EX 50% Fat Boo, and replaced him, I think, with the EX Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who gives double offense. So I'm just trying to maximize his attack. And for the equips, this one is giving special move and some defenses. I'm mainly just using it for the special move. I don't care about the defenses. These gives double strike attack. I don't have any of the good rolls at all, but if you have this, like this roll specifically, this one right here, if you get lucky and don't get blast defense, you can get up to like 20, almost 30%, 30% strike attack from that one equip alone, so it's really good. And then lastly, there is the this one gives crit and strike. That's what I like for that. I love using this equip, so I think it's really good for any strike unit who wants to crit, and it works well on Vegeta Blue. So we're gonna hop in here. Vegeta Blue is a very good character for this raid, because he's gonna constantly be drawing cards. He does not have card draw speed, but you know, whenever you know how he works. Every time he uses a strike card for the first like 2 or 3 times, is it more? It might be more. I've honestly forgotten. But he gains a strike card afterwards, so it allows him to keep stringing combos together pretty well. We'll settle for the straight Trunks, but it allows him to string combos pretty well together. And, you know, it means you can get your rush faster, and that's what you want in this raid, because you want to rush, double rush as soon as possible, and just finish the enemy off. That's kind of the goal here. So we're going to test him out here. I've already used him once, and so I know he's good enough here. Oh, we got a dual impact. That sure helps things. I will not complain at that. And then, I mean, as you see here, we're almost out of rush. I'm not even sure our buddy will get the rush. I guess we'll see. He looks like he's gonna get it, but hopefully he does. Okay, and we just double rush. Oh, I'm about to say he didn't double rush. Okay, we'll pick green card here. But yeah, that's pretty much all you gotta do. Now, Rage Trunks isn't the best unit here. He's not featured in this video. This Trunks isn't what I would call the best unit here, because he needs to take hits to ramp up his damage. So we might not even kill here. We didn't. Like I was hoping we would kill, but we didn't. Vegeta Blue got it, because he is just goated like that. But yeah, the Rage Trunks isn't really too good for this, I would say, because I mean, if he's no option, he's no option, right? But he has to build up to get his damage, so I feel like he's just not optimal for this. But Vegeta Blue did good. We're gonna move on to another character that I believe is gonna be really good for this. These are all the characters I have. I'll talk about other potential characters that I do not have afterwards. Alright, so another character that I think is going to be really good for this raid will be the free-to-play Goku Black that they handed out a couple weeks ago before the Legends Festival. Mainly because of the same reason as Vegeta Blue. Although he does not have card draw speed, he does have the same ability as Vegeta Blue, where if the enemy is bleeding, he's able to keep drawing strike cards, which allows him to get his rush faster, and you know, that's what you want. That's the goal in these types of raids, like I was saying before. So I think that this is going to be like the optimal choice for most people, because he's a free-to-play option. So if you don't have the stars on some other units, not that you really need them, but if you just don't have the stars, right, and you want to use someone, you know, I would recommend using this guy for sure, because I mean, he's free, his events is literally out, so if you don't have him, grind him. That's the first reason he's so good. And then, yeah, the Vegeta Blue ability to just draw cards like that, it means he's going to be constantly getting Dragon Balls. It means that he'll get his rush fast, and then it's a really efficient way to be killing the boss. And in most cases for people, if you don't have your Vegeta Blue starred up to like at least red stars, like I'm assuming this red Rose at 14 stars will be actually outputting more damage than the Vegeta Blue. Even though he's an LF, like this free-to-play unit is just much newer, right? So I think he's going to be one of the best characters for sure to use, obviously, besides the Rage Trunks, the Spirit Sword Trunks himself. So, yeah, I think he's going to be really good. Alright, so it looks like matchmaking is going to be really bad, so I will cut to where we finally get a buddy to match up with. Alright, that was fast. We got a Murder Zamasu. Let's see if he joins up. Murder Zamasu he's one of the units that I don't have, but he'll be good, right? He doesn't have card draw speed or anything. I think unless the enemy switches, I believe is how he gets his card draw speed. But I could be wrong on that. I might be mistaken that with Broly. I know Broly does it, but I felt like Zamasu did the same thing. But he's just a damage dealing unit, LF Zamasu. So if I did have him, I would consider using him for sure. I mean, anyone's going to be good in here, right? At the end of the day, anyone's going to be decent enough in here, but it's about the units that will get you through this the fastest. And even though Zamasu has no way of really gaining Dragon Balls on the same level as some of these other units, he does have just the pure damage that some other units do not have. That is pretty valuable. Looks like this guy's not going to get it, unfortunate. Just the luck of the draw, I guess. It's alright though. Yeah, he's been using cards on cards on cards and not getting rushed. That's just unlucky. I mean, can't really do anything about that. As you see, for me though, Rose already had his rush from very early because of the card draw. He's just like drawing so many freaking cards. It's like really good. I didn't even realize that CPU popped this man. I cannot heal, by the way. I'm just letting this play. It's okay though. They literally do no damage, right? So that's fine. We're gonna pop his shield right here, and then hopefully we can time a double rush. Okay, great. No, we can pop okay, great. The opponent freaking oh man, that's another thing that does suck about these raids, man. Some of the people just like they don't get the memo. We popped his shield. He was sitting still for a little bit, and then just decided to strike the enemy. I mean, I can't really do much about that, unfortunately. Yeah, that's really bad luck to just have that happen, but it's alright. I hope we can still kill him here. This rush should do a decent bit, and if the Zamasu has to result to his ult, then I guess that's fine too. We'll be able to finish him off that way. Should be pretty easy. Oh, we killed him with the rush anyway, so good. Alright, now let's move to one more character. There's one more character I want to show who could potentially be good here. So yeah, let's go ahead and see him. Although some people might have this guy because same reason for Vegeta Blue, because he's a LF. So some people might not have this guy. I think you guys might know who it is. So let's go ahead and see how he does in here. Alright, so the last unit that I believe can be pretty good in here is going to be Future Gohan. Mainly because Future Gohan, unlike some of the other units in this, he does actually have card draw speed. So once again, that is going to be helping him draw cards. Ooh, Vegeta Blue, that's pretty nice. It's going to be helping him draw cards, which is going to help him get Dragon Balls, and then he's going to get his rush. That's just, like, I keep repeating this, is the stigma of this entire video. It's just that you want to get your rush as fast as possible So any character that can draw cards or has card draw speed, which is the same thing, they draw cards faster, that's who you generally want to use. Now, I was also saying this in the last match, it's also not the biggest deal. Like, if you don't have any of these units, I mean, the free-to-play Rose, I mean, you can't even, like, justify that you don't have them. If you don't have them, then no grind them. Like, I don't know what you're doing. But if like, I can understand if you don't have, Vegeta Blue. Vegeta Blue is, like, he's been on a lot of banners, but he still is an LF. If you're a newer player, you might not have him. And Future Gohan, I definitely understand if you don't have. Even though he has been on a couple banners now, still, same reason. If you're a new player, then you might not have him. But even if you do not have some of these characters, you are able to still use any future character. And the future team's a pretty expansive team, so I mean, just summon on the freaking Trunks banner and you get some future units right there. You're good to go. So I think, like, this raid, it really honestly isn't going to be too bad for anyone. Like, it shouldn't be, especially when one of the better units for this raid, in my opinion, is a free-to-play unit. So I really think this is going to be a breeze for everyone. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to choose a good character for this. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it for, that's all I had to talk about. So, last thing I want to end off of is characters that are pretty good for this that I don't own. So actually, we can go look at that right now. We can just go straight to my box, and we can go see here. So if we go to Future, actually no, let me not do Future. If I go to my box, let's just, yeah, look at some of these units here. So a couple units, in my opinion, that would be good. LF Cell also does have card draw speed, one of his main assets that are really good. This is card draw speed level by 1 right here, and his first unique says that. And obviously he's going to be insanely good for this. Another unit, of course, you guys were probably expecting this, is Trunks himself, right? He has the biggest boost in the... He's just going to do the most damage. He doesn't... Well, he does have card draw speed, actually. Now I thought about it. He does have card draw speed once he gets his, yeah, once he gets his unique, but, I mean, you're probably not going to get that active, but, I mean, his damage is still just going to be crazy, so those are really good units. I mean, there's other future units that you could use, like Rose, and I was already talking about Zamasu a little bit, but, and then obviously the banner unit, they're going to do fine here. Any future unit will do fine here, but I was just going over the best ones, in my opinion, of who you should use for this. So, that is about all I got to say. Good luck grinding. The raid is already halfway done in less than a day, so good luck and try to grind as fast as you can and hard as you can before it does die. I know I'm going to be doing this right after I get this video uploaded, but that is about it from me. If you guys did enjoy these types of videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help out, and I really do appreciate the support, man. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.